We're back. Kicking with Snoop Dogg. It's all good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for... I can't tell if they're saying Snoop or booing me. I can't. It's very hard to tell. You know, I want to talk to you. First of all, thank you for helping us with the year 2000. You did a great job, and I want to ask you about this language that you have. I don't know if you invented this language, the fashizzle language.
Yeah.
Did you invent this, or did you?
I don't think I invented it. I just think I took it to the next level. It's something that we use on the West Coast a lot. It's just a lot of street terminology, and we just, you know, we like to izzle, fizzle, dizzle.
Right. It's the next step. So you use this language, and now everybody's doing it. And do you ever have, say, like an old person come up to you and use it, or someone who's using it who shouldn't be using the
Yeah, that's
language?
funny you said that. Yesterday, I was coming to do a little show, and an old dude, like about 70-something years old, he was like, "I've been waiting all day. Can I have your autograph?" So I gave it to him. He was like, "For shizzle, my nizzle."
And then he died. His last words. Yeah. That must be kind of nice, though, to feel like you're having that kind of an impact. Now, speaking of impact, you're doing the movies, television, clothing line. Do you ever get bad product ideas pitched to you? People come to you because you're a big name now. People must come to you and say, "Snoop Dogg, here's a great idea," and sometimes it must be terrible.
Yeah, somebody wanted me to do Snoop Dogg toiletries, and I was like, nah.
Snoop Dogg toiletries?
Yeah, man, they come at me with some of the craziest ideas.
What is a Snoop Dogg toilet? It's like a urinal cake, or what are we talking about?
I don't know. I didn't bother to even further into
Good. You just thought you walked away. Yeah. What about hair care products?
Yeah, Snoop Dogg hair care products. I'm thinking about putting that out because my hair is so pretty.
I'd buy your hair care products. I could use some help.
Sharp, boy.
I would look good. Yeah, I gotta, take the pomp down a little bit. The bounce would come down, you think?
I'll make you bounce to the left. You gotta have action all the way around, like bam, 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 bouncing all the way around.
So you think it's wrong? I have bounce here, and then over here, just kind of quiet, nothing going around. So you gotta distribute the bounce, is what you're saying.
Let the bounce bounce. Put more bounce to the ounce.
More bounce to the ounce. That'll be my slogan when I come out with my crappy hair care product. Mine'll be bad. Now, I heard, I don't know if it's true, that MTV wanted you to do an Osbournes-type reality show, behind the scenes, your family. Is that true?
Yeah, and I passed on it because I didn't want them to be all in my life like that. It's 24 hours a day. My relationship, with my family wouldn't be like the Osbournes. It'd be a little bit different.
Well, I want to hear about this. What do you think would be different?
A lot of things would be different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they get on my nerves, and one of them cameramen end up getting effed up.
So there'd be a lot of episodes that end with you just hitting the camera lens.
Yeah,
Right.
When the camera's on, especially when you're in that environment at home, you feel like you relax, and I couldn't see that happening with me.
Right. You'd be too aware. Yeah. What's changed? I mean, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how the Osbournes do it.
I know how they do it. You can't understand nothing Ozzy's saying. He high all the time.
Subtitles. Now, last time you were here, you proclaimed rather proudly that you had kicked pot, marijuana. You had stopped completely. How's that going for you?
It kicked me back. Now, I could have got on the show and lied and said, "Oh, no, I've been off of weed for approximately..."
Right.
But I'm going to keep it real. So
you got to keep it real, yeah.
And when I did stop, I stopped because I wanted to. It wasn't like nobody made me.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's more about me having control of myself and saying, this is what I do want to do and what I don't want to do.
Right. So then you decided, now I want to do this again.
Yeah.
Okay. I decided to stop, and then I decided to start. Okay, let's talk about this movie, Starsky and Hutch, because this is a true story. My brother, Luke, calls me up, I don't know, this is like 9 months ago or something, and he's really excited, and he said, there's going to be a Starsky and Hutch movie, and guess who's playing Huggy Bear? I was like, I don't know, and he said, Snoop Dogg, and we both were just talking about how genius casting is a term that's used a lot, but you playing the Huggy Bear part just seemed like perfect.
Yeah.
And you do a great job in this role. How did this happen?
Actually, I was in the movie Old School, and the director, he had mentioned that he was working on that next, and he was considering me for Huggy Bear with a couple other people, and I was telling him, I was like, look, man, give me the spot. That's me. I'm Huggy Bear. They can't do it like I can do it. And once I talked to him, I just put it out in the public and let everybody know that was my part, and he couldn't do nothing but give it to me.
I think that's a great tactic that probably only works for you, but who else was up for the part?
I think Chris Rock and Don Cheadle.
Right, right. And those are great actors,
Yeah, great.
but I think you in this role playing this is the classic 1970s pimp role, and, you know,
It's
for
me.
television, and this is you. This is great.
It's right up my alley, you know what I'm saying? I walk right into the role like I walk into a donut shop.
Okay. And we know you're back to liking donuts a lot now. So, you show some skin in this movie. I saw this movie the other day. You do a great job in this role. A little surprised, you're showing a lot of skin in this role.
I mean, the ladies asked for it, so I had to give it.
Well, we have a clip here from this from the movie, and I believe what's happening in this clip is that you are going undercover. You've decided to go undercover to help Starsky and Hutch, and they're going to put a wire on you. But it's the 1970s, so they don't have the best equipment.
Nah.
All right, let's take a look at this scene from Starsky and Hutch.
I am an urban informant. I am not a snitch.
Come on, Huggy. What's the difference?
A snitch wears a wire. A snitch is the scum of the information industry. A snitch has no soul. Ah!
I'm sorry.
You got to be more careful.
I know.
Look, Huggy, we wouldn't ask you to do this unless it was really important. I'm gonna owe you one.
Nah, you gonna owe me more than one, man.
That's nice. Are we seeing there the... Is that the actual brand of underwear that you prefer in that scene?
Now, you know damn well I wouldn't wear no drawers that little, but, you know, that was the night. They really wanted me to wear something tighter than that to expose the, you know what I'm talking about? But I was like, hold on, man.
Some things are private, that's all.
Exactly.
Now, this is going to open up, I think, a lot of other acting roles for you. What would you consider doing? Let's say someone came to you with a role where you had to play a woman. Would you do that?
Never.
Never play a woman?
Never.
Never. What if it was a really good movie?
Never.
What if it was a buddy movie with you and me, and we're both women?
Never. Never, ever, ever,
You and
ever,
me in
ever,
hoop skirts running
ever,
around.
Ever, 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 ever play a lady.
Once I put it out there that we're going to do that, you're going to have to do it. Once I put it... Now, what about this? In a lot of acting scenes, you have to cry on cue, like cry at a certain moment. Do you think, could Snoop do that? Could Snoop command the tears?
Definitely.
You think you could?
Definitely. I mean, if the role calls for it, I'm willing to step up to it.
Right.
I want to play, just since we got this camera on right now, I'm trying to do the Miles Davis story, so, you know, I want to play Miles Davis and bring him back to life.
Right. That's a... is this your idea? Is there actually a project, the Miles Davis project that's happening right now that you've heard about and you want that role, or is this something that you're creating?
No, it's happening right now as we speak.
Right. That'd be
Thank
a great...
you, America.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with that. I hope that works out for you. If I can help in any way, I have no authority.
I think you just did.
I think I just did. I got the word out to all my fans. Now, let me ask you something, and this is a little off topic, but I want to ask you about it, because I think you have an interesting take on it. There's been this crackdown recently in broadcasting. People say that TV, radio, it's gone too far. It all stems from the Super Bowl, you know, Janet Jackson incident, which, as we all know, has been talked to death. But I was curious what, you know, as a family man, what's your take on what happened at the Super Bowl with Janet Jackson?
My take was it was an accident, and, you know, people made it bigger than what it was, but I do feel like it is, you know, disrespectful to the kids who might have been watching, you know what I'm saying, for the simple fact that that's regular TV. If it was a cable network, it would be acceptable, but since it was, you know, regular television, I feel like it should be some rules and regulations, but it shouldn't stem to the whole game. It should just stem to that individual incident.
Right, right. So in a way, 'cause, I mean, if you're watching with you've had this experience probably where you're watching something with your kids and that happens, you can't protect your kids from that, is what
It's
you're
already,
saying.
you know, point seen, money gone. They already been seen it already. So
Right.
it's an impression that you wouldn't want to have, you know, your kids see until that time is right for them to see that type of exposure. But, you know, mistakes happen.
Right, right. Well, I just want to get your take on it, and thank you for...
I'm riding with the artist, you know what I'm saying? I got to ride with Janet and the artist because I'm an artist, you know what I'm saying? FCC these nuts.
Of course, the FCC keeps me on the air, so I think he's crazy. I don't know. Just keeping it real.
Do they got a 5-second delay on your show?
Yeah. They have a 45-minute delay on our show.
Cool.
Yeah.
We straight there.
Hey, listen, I can't thank you enough for coming by. We love it when you stop by the show. And Starsky and Hutch opens Friday, and I'm glad things are going so well for you. Thank you very much. We'll see you. Snoop Dogg, Paul Bettany coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.